If you want to feel a deep depression, pick up the news online. Click it on the science section when you're sick of all the senseless crime. And read about how that dog-eat-dog is in our DNA. And when you're ready for a little relief, you might close your eyes and breathe and ponder what I say. There's a deep, deep peace under that relentless grind. A deep, deep peace, deep peace of mind. Gandhi called it moksha, St. Paul called it grace. Skeptics call it fiction, but many who've had a taste find their vain ambition no longer have appeal, and they dedicate their life to doing something real with that deep, deep peace. There are so many mountains to climb, and that deep, deep peace, deep peace of mind. Just take a minute right now. Take a breath in together. And as you breathe in any sense of peace that you can find right now. And as you breathe out some of that peace into this room right here. And just take a moment to acknowledge, to notice that we're in a room together with beautiful people, all whom are devoted to peace in different ways, all whom are working in the world, bringing peace, bringing healing in different ways. And just take a moment to find some gratitude for that. And see in the next breath if you can let that gratitude and that noticing of sharing this peace, of sharing the work in solidarity with the people in this room, you can let that fill you up a little bit more. And take a moment to bring in the Gandhis and the Jesuses, to bring in the Buddhas, the Harriet Tubmans, to bring in the peace workers, the freedom fighters, the revolutionaries, the spiritual teachers, the strength, the fortitude, the devotion, the commitment, the sacrifices, the legacy. And see if you can find some of that power, that beauty, that love, that unstoppableness, that willingness in your heart and your body. And as you breathe out, see if you can let some of those feelings surround you and fill the room even more. See if you can drop a little bit further into deep peace. And on your next exhale, see if you can bring some attention to this neighborhood, this community, to Berkeley. And just spend a moment noticing what feelings you experience as you expand your awareness to Berkeley, to the ways that Berkeley is in solidarity with you, with your values, with your intentions, with your commitments to healing and peace. To the people specifically here, to the institutions here doing good work. See if you can actually feel directly connected to some of the ways that Berkeley moves in solidarity with your forward movement into liberation and peace. And with your next inhale, see if you can soak in some of that gratitude for the ways that this city is an incubator and is a support system for such powerful consciousness, such powerful culture, such powerful healing, such powerful people. And on your next exhale, notice if there are some ways that this city is still quite limited in its thinking, in its ways, in who it serves and how it serves us, and how it doesn't serve us. And the isms that still exist here so palpably: classism, racism, sexism, patriarchy, ableism, homophobia. And the ways that those are still embedded in the institutions, the education, the prison system, the economy, and the inequities and the violence that's still present here. And see if you can call on some of that deep peace, some of that solidarity that you find here in the city of Berkeley and here in this room with these beautiful people, the solidarity that you find with our ancestors and with the legacies of liberation. And see if you can bring that power and push it through the violence that still lives here in this city. On an exhale. And imagine that as you breathe in, you call upon that deep peace and you call upon that power. And as you breathe out, you push that power and that deep peace through anything here that you still see the need for transformation in. And as you notice that deep peace and that power make contact with that needs transformation, notice what transforms and how it transforms. And use your body's eyes, use your third eye, use your senses to look around you through this city and find some specifics. If the city of Berkeley embodied more deep peace, more true, equitable liberation for everybody here, what transforms and how does it look? How do the institutions change? How does the culture of this place change? How do you feel different walking down the street, living in your home, going to work, being with your family? Being in community. And keep breathing in that deep peace and breathing it out through this city. Finding tangible sensations and feelings and phenomena and ideas as you look in your mind through this city at what transforms, as you imagine, as you feel into that deep peace and its power to transform, and how things transform through that deep peace and that power. And breathe out some more gratitude for that vision, for that dream, for that knowing, that sense of liberation, deep peace, healing, and transformation that lives within you, that you carry as a gift that you carry as a gift from the prayers of your ancestors, from the earnest desires for healing, liberation, justice, connection, and deep peace. From those who have come before you and those who walk beside you, to those who come after us, who are pulling us forward further and further into that liberation. And with a few more breaths, just let yourself sit in gratitude, giving love to whatever feelings, other feelings come up, looking around at this city, deepening into deep peace, into that deep desire for healing and transformation. And just let yourself marinate a little bit in that deep peace, in the power of that deep peace, in the truth of that deep peace, in the connection of that deep peace, where it lives in you, where it's shared between us all here in this room. And if you feel called, sing that deep peace with us.
Deep, deep peace. Many mountains to climb. Deep, deep peace. Deep peace of mind.
Feel it in your skin, in your bones.
Deep, deep peace. So many mountains to climb.
Send it out to the rest of the world.
Deep, deep peace.
Thank yourself for the ways you work for it.
Peace of mind. As more of us stumble on it and go about something real, some of us might feel threatened enough to kill. If we just surrender or destroy them in fear, any peace we achieve will disappear. But with deep, deep peace, we can be strong and still be kind. So deep peace can flourish here in space and time. I believe that faith in every form will get us through the storm.